Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Hopefully, we are just about going live. Just make sure it comes up my phone or the computer here. There we go. We are live. Good to see you all. So tonight we're going to do a little bit of a follow-on to what we did last week on the stream, where we were doing on the checking these powders out that I had in this big job lot, where we loaded up some 9mm, some 357. But I had two powders left. It was Winchester WST and Hodgdon's Type Wad, which doesn't go in, from what I can see, into 9mm or 357. So we're going to load it up on 45. So I've got my 650 set up to do some 45, and we're going to do that tonight. So that's what the plan is for tonight. Let me just run through, see who jumped on here. First one tonight was Tactical Fud. Colt 1927 is with us. Alaska One Andy. Dwayne 7834. VAO's with us. With us. Bobby Barlow. Dwayne 7834. Richie B. Good to see you all, guys. Good to see you, Rich. Dale Pogue is out there. BB's with us. Brutal Bob. Michael Birdneck. Good to see you, Michael. I haven't seen you. I don't think you've been on for a little while. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hillbilly Up is with us. Good to see you. Tommy Boy, how are you doing, Tommy? And the website is doing this as well. So there's a few who jumped on already. That's great. So last week, Friday, I think it was, I finally hit 1,000 subs. I posted a video on using a little bullet puller, a little hammer, a little hack, where instead of using those little collets, we use excuse me, we used a little shell holder instead. And for some reason, that video absolutely took off. And let me have a look. So I'm up to 13,000 views on that one video, and that one really helped to take me over the 1,000 subs, because I had a lot of new subscribers come in. Probably about 60 subscribers come in that week, which was great. So, so I've gone over the 1,000 subs. So next week, probably do it on the Monday night like normal. We'll do a 1,000 sub party giveaway, and I'm going to give away some stuff. I ordered some stuff today, some different knives. I got some really cool knives coming. So hopefully I can get them in by the end of the week. We can give them away. Next Monday on the stream, we'll do a 1,000 giveaway. I'm going to try and see if I can get a couple of people to jump on. So we've got a couple of guests on as well. So yeah, I'm so thankful to all you guys, all you subscribers. Humbles me that you come on and you watch me. You're just watching some dull old Welshman doing a bit of loading and talking his teeth off just to have some fun on these videos, and you guys are out there subbing to me and supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. We got a few more jump on, yeah. Peterson Farms of Nashville has joined us. Good to see you. Dale Pogue is out there. Thank you, Tommy Boy. Michael's in. Mark Long, way to go, 1,000 subs. Making sure. Edward Peck has joined us. Good to see you. So tonight we're going to give a little giveaway again. Got some Charles stickers, some FN stickers. I've got the FN patch, my local gun store. I've got the screwdrivers, always give away the pens. Tonight, the thing is, we got one of the little wraparound koozies. That girl wraparound koozies, so you just wrap it around your pan. It's like a spring-loaded thing. So we got that, some stickers, a little bit of stuff, a little bit of swag to give away tonight. and do that probably a quarter to in like 45 minutes or so. We'll do that. There's a few who are jumping on here now. Uh, Walter says, I finally got the Smith & Wesson 57 in 41 mag to the range today. My hands hurt. Video tomorrow. Did you enjoy it though? Was it a great pistol to shoot? I love 41 mag, and it's just, I know it hits a bit hard, but it's such a fun gun to shoot. I really enjoy it. 23 is young. It's good to see you, G. We haven't seen you for a while. Hope everything is okay. Hope you're doing okay. And thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, he really enjoyed that. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do a little bit of powder sort of development, whatever you want to say. I'm not going to go into it too deep. I can see a lot of people getting strikes again from YouTube for posting stuff on here. So I need to start being a little bit more careful how much I show on these streams and on these videos. I could see one of the big channel guys got a strike last week on Friday. I'm not going to throw his name out. I don't know if he wants me to say who it was, but he's a big channel, and he got a strike on Friday and all he did was mention a prize, giving away a prize. So it was pretty sad. So we just have to be a little bit careful what we do, try and stay within the YouTube guidelines. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Winchester WST, first one up, and we're going to use some from Tightwad. I've got a pound of each of these. Came in that big pile of powder I bought. And, we're going to just load up 10 rounds of each. And then I've already got a batch of 9mm done. I got 3 groups of 9mm already done, 3 different powders there, ready to try out to make sure the powders are good. And we've got five sets of 10 of 357 mag loaded up with 5 different other powders. So I had H110, I got 2 1-pound tubs, and I had 2 8-pound tubs. So I've labeled them up. We're going to go through and make sure every single tub, every pound of the powder is okay. If it's not good, I can just throw it away. If they all fire perfect, I think they're going to do. And I can go ahead and just load some up. So I made a dummy round a little bit earlier to make sure no primer, no powder, just to make sure everything was set up on the 650. And what I did do, I did the video tonight. I'll post it a little bit later, but a little quick release here. It's from Manova, something like that. And my grandkids bought it for Christmas. The quick release. We can just pull this and then lift the. In theory, it's a little bit tight. I only did this a little bit earlier, so let me just take it back just a little bit. I'm still sort of messing around and playing with this. Take this out, touch. So these quick release, we can just pull them and they just slide off. And then pull them back and drop the powder measure back on. So it's just like a little, just a little add-on that I've done to my press. I've been wanting one of these for a little while. I'm going to play with this on a couple of different changeovers, and if I like it, I'll buy a few more and add it to some of the powder measures. But so far, it seems to be working great. So let's drop some powder in here. Let's go with Tightwad first. Put some of that into the hopper. checked on the internet and in the books, and 45 ACP with a 230 grain bullet is anywhere from 2.8 to 3.3. So anywhere in that range. I'm probably going to go on the lighter side when we're starting off. So just to see where we are. So I got the scale down here, ready to go. So I've got a 0 to this piece of brass, which is already primed. Let's just cycle through just a couple of times just to stabilize the powder. 50. I'm going to go through and do it twice. And then check it that it was still at 0. Pop it back in. And then we do the drop. And I'm at 4.30. And with tight group, it was 2.8 to 3.3. So I'm a little bit high. We'll take it back a little bit. And we'll do the whole process again. .8. So I want to go back a bit more. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We went duck hunting this week. 3 of us went out onto Lake Swaro. It's about a 40-minute drive from my house. And there's 3 of us, and we managed to bag out. We had 21 ducks, 7 each. We're only allowed to take 7 here in Arizona on a trip. So we 3 of us, we managed to get 21 ducks. And we had I managed to get a nice wood duck, which I'm going to get mounted. And I got a beautiful male redhead, which I'm going to get mounted as well. So I'm just waiting for my taxidermist to get back to me. And I'm going to take it over to him. We can get some of those mounted. I haven't got any ducks done yet. Eventually, I want to get them all done, the whole lot, for the ducks we have here in Arizona. Okay, so now we should be around. We're at 3.32. So I'm still at the higher level. So it's just taking a little bit more time to get this powder set up. I just don't want to be too high with it until I know the good powder. Okay, I'm down to 2.86, and it's telling us 2.8 and 3.3. So let's just check. One more. We're at 0. .89. So right at the bottom end where I need to be. Switch that on. Get some shells going through here. A little bit noisy where it all drops down. Yes, come in here. Vanessa Kitty joined us. Good to see you, Vanessa. Casey Dodd is with us. Good to see you. Jane Boyle is with us. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. For now, I think I got everybody. Saying hi to everybody. Elliot AR, Patriot Nation, has joined us. Good to see you, Elliot. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so tightwad, we got it, managed to get it where I want to be. So the already been sorted and primed and everything, so we're only going to be doing the last process powder and just dropping a bullet in there. So we're not doing the whole loading process, trying to stay within the guidelines for YouTube. So you can see so there's the completed round, and then we're at well within the margin length, so we're good there. And that dummy round I already cycled through 3 of my 1911, or 2 of my 1911s are my FN tactical, so I know that they're all fine. They're dropping in the case gauge perfectly, and then dropping out perfect. So that round is coming out nice. Dummy round I can put up there. Just need to reset the primers, guys. I run through and use them up while we're checking the powders. Let me just put them back in. Take a minute just to load this back up. Yeah, so like I said, we had a great weekend. We went duck hunting Saturday. Just after a storm had blown through here, they brought a load of new ducks in. We had a great time up there. The first time ever in 3 years or 4 years I've gone out and we've actually bagged out where we've taken the full amount of 7 ducks each. So we had 21 ducks on the boat, the 3 of us. The first time I've ever done it. It was a great weekend. We had a blast. Okay, I want to get rid of that piece of brass. It doesn't look very good. Okay, so we're going to just go through. Like I said, I want to make 10 rounds up using the pipe rod. And then we change over to the WST and just reset that up. And hopefully I can get out next weekend and run the video. 7, 9. Run the video through, and hopefully all this powder will be good to go. There won't be any bad powder here. None of it will have to get wasted. Okay, that's the first block. First 10. First 10 done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got the first 10 done. What I'm going to do now is I'll turn it around here. We can empty everything back into the pan. Just pull off the fail-safe. Disconnect the light. Pull the pins out. And I'm just going to drop the powder. Nice and slow. Back into the pan. This powder looks good. It doesn't look damp. It's not smelling. It smells like it should do. So, in all fairness, I think we're going to be good with all this powder. I don't think we're going to have any issues. Looks dry and nice and fluffy. No weird smells. then just cycle this through a couple of times just to clear out whatever's left. You can see that. Whatever's left in there, just clear that out. So we're all clear with the powder. So that's the tightwad done. Put these pins back in. The light back there. Okay. A bit left in the front now. Clear the last of it out. Lid on and put to the side. So, like I said, that's the tightwad done. I got my 10 rounds made up, ready to test. And now we're going to go into the Winchester WST. Very similar powder, looks very, very similar again. We've got the full pound of this. The cap was still sealed. So we can put them in here. It's just a little bit darker powder by the looks of it than the tightwad, but a very similar looking powder. So let's put the lid back on there for now. So swapping powders and doing changes, again, it's nice and quick and easy on the Lee that we were using last week. And you can see it doesn't take long on the Dillon either. Let's just check if anybody else has joined in here. Walter's saying, watching this, I need to for my 550 and completely out of 40 Smith & Wesson pet loads. Yeah, I don't make 40 anymore. Walter, I haven't got a 40 cal here. I've got a 10. I just use the 10 mils. So I'm going to be sending some nickel cases out to, I think Michael Dunn wanted some. I might have some brass here as well. I'll send you some brass as well, Walter. I got a bunch of brass here that's just sitting in a box, just wasting away. I'm never going to use it. Tommy says, PV Jack, the powder price is up today. That's not good. I don't think anybody else has jumped in here. I said, I hold with Vanessa. Good to see you. Oh, Mark Trappin and Outdoors is with us. Good to see you. I think that's everybody. Just came out with an upgrade kit back to the old style hopper that replaces the round nut just below the hopper. That's good to know. Walter says he has loads of brass. Yeah, I'll hang on to it till somebody wants it. No problem at all. Okay, let's just clear that off. Don't forget, everybody, hashtag Matt38 get in the draw tonight. We'll do that in 20 minutes or so. Okay, so we swapped the powder out. So obviously now we're going to have to go in and check the charge. So I'm going to just block out the brass here at the moment. Fighting through. So I just got a prime case. We're going to zero that out on the scales. So we're zero there. And then I want to run through, like I did before, I'm just going to do a couple of drops just to stabilize it. And going from 2.8 to 3.3 with the tight group, the WST is asking 4 to 4.3. So we're at 2.8 where we were before. Similar powder. Take that up a little bit, and we can drop some more. We're at 3.88, so just a touch more. And we shouldn't be far off. Sorry, I'm not going into it so deep tonight, guys. But like I said a little bit earlier, there's a few people been getting channel strikes, and we're going to have to start being a little bit more careful what we do on these live streams, doing the videos. Try and stay within the YouTube guidelines so we don't get cut off. Okay, so I'm at 4.00, so I'm smack on minimum charge where I want to be to try out these new bullets, this new powder. So we can get this back up and running. There. Okay. There. Okay, so we go through. Low powder, low primer sensor can come out for a minute. Hopefully there's enough in there just to run through and do the 10. So then we can size these. They're exactly the same. Everything's the same as what I just did before. Same cases, same bullet. Everything's the same. So I know we don't have to worry too much about changing anything else. You can see the length there. 1.220, so we're well under the maximum. And drop it in the case gauge. Straight in, just below the top level, and they just drop straight out. Straight in and straight out. So good to go. I did try the dummy round I made up earlier in a couple of my or three of my pistols, and they're working fine. They're cycling. They're not hanging up on nothing. So we're good to go. Oh, it is. Put up. It's a bit tight for some reason. Yeah. The brass for some reason just caught, and we're just raising the plastic up a little bit. So I've just reset that. We should be okay now. Piece of brass in there. You don't want to be doing that too much. That piece of brass fell. I didn't pick up on it, and I was like, pull it all down. It doesn't go into the scrap. Some reason the brass is struggling over here to fall through. What have I got going on here? Let's try it there. track there. Three, four, five, six, seven. There we go. Just finish these off and have these 10 rounds. This one's dropped down. I can just see there's a bit of damage in that piece. No point even trying to size that one and go straight to the scrap. Take the last piece out. We've already got 10 made up, so I don't want to run any more through there. And there we go. So there's another batch done. Another 10 to try. We're swapping them over from caliber to caliber. It doesn't take long on the 650. And again, that was the last one to come out. Just drop it in. And it just falls out. And there you go. So I got the 2 batches done. WST and the tightwad done. So the next follow-up video to this, guys, is going to be when we take this to the range and we can give it a go, and just to see how well all this powder is working. Hopefully I'm not going to get no issues with it. And all this powder will be good to go. Dump some here. It's worth blowing this off, because if you see that you've dropped some powder around the shell plate, just go in and blow it off, because it goes underneath and it starts to drag. So if you've got one of these cans of air, you can just blow it through, and it'll just stop all the sort of the powder gripping and building up underneath. And those cans work really well. And I could see Walter bought one of the little, I think it was a Ryobi from Harbor Freight, a little cordless blower, and that works perfect as well, because these cans can be quite expensive to buy. So a little cordless blower, I need to pick one up. I haven't got one yet, but I need to pick one up. But I saw Walter had one, and it looks quite a good little thing. So all we'll do then is we're just going to get a plastic box, one of the Dillon boxes, and it's just a matter of labeling it. Whenever you make rounds, guys, just label everything. Buy this masking tape, bodywork tape, and you can just stick it on inside the lid to write on it, and you can put some on the front, so you're not marking up your boxes. It pulls off easy. It can be on there for a couple of years, and it doesn't dry out too much. It's not too bad. Sometimes you have to clean it off with a bit of brake clean if some of the glue is left on there. But and then all I do is I'll go in 45 ACP, 230 grain, round nose. We were at 1.2. What was the measurement? 1.223. And I put a date on it, 1/15/24. So basically all I'm writing on the outside is 45 ACP, 230 grain round nose, the overall length, and a date I've done it. And these are Summit City. I'll write that on as well. It gives me all the information I need on there. And then inside, all I'm going to write down then is tightwad, and then the other one was WST. And the tightwad, we ended up on 2.8. 2.84 grains. and with the WST, we were at 4.02 grains, just a little bit over. So I just write the powder and charge in there, and then just stack the bullet. Whiteboard's going to be on the bottom ones. So I'm gonna stack them in there in the 10 that we did. By doing this, you know exactly what you go when you go to the range. And then these. Yeah. So you can see tightwad on the top, WST on the bottom. See, it tells me what it is. It can go with the other box over there with the other test rounds. And there you go. So all the powders that I had from my customer I bought just before Christmas, there was quite a bit of concern that they might be bad. So we've just done 10 rounds. Every powder that was in there, you can go and test them and make sure they're all okay. Garage Guy 879 that joined us. Good to see you, Garage Guy. Colt 1927. I have another small compressor at my gun cleaning bench in the basement. He uses a little air compressor and probably a little blowgun as well. That's good. Tommy Boy says, I have a water separator and the compressor does not use oil. That's just blowing out nice, clean air then. The bunker says a water separator is a must before the hose. Um, I'm lucky here. We got such dry. We're so dry here. I have got a compressor in the garage that I use for blowing tires up, and I drain it, and I'm getting next to no water out of it. So I'm pretty good here. It's so dry here. It's so low. You don't suffer too much for that. Michael Dunn has joined us. Good to see you, Michael. Like I said, hi to Pat in the bunker. Tommy says his compressor in another room, so he doesn't hear it. Yeah, those compressors can be really annoying when you sit there listening to them rattling away. Michael says I also have the little Ryobi blowers, blows everything away. Probably when my cans, these little air compressed cans run out, I'll probably go and pick one up because like I said, they're like $6 a piece now, those little cans. They're great to use around the press and everything. Oh, they're gone expensive. Peter Paul has joined us. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Back to somebody else. I think I said hi to Vanessa a little bit earlier. Okay, there's a new name, and hopefully I'm not gonna Baked Baked Pagan. Sorry if I'm ruining that. I'm not Baked Paragon. Baked Paragon, I think you pronounce it. I think that's how you do it. Hopefully I haven't slaughtered that too much for you. Thanks for joining us anyway, that's great. So with everybody on now, guys, we're at 32. Let me just show you what we're going to give away, little giveaways. So I've got a couple of the stickers. I got the channel sticker, and then I got the little sticker, little FN sticker. I got the little FN patch, the little hooks on the back, the little patches I picked up from my local gun store. My pens with a name and telephone number on. Same with the little pocket screwdrivers with my name, telephone number on, the magnetic top on them. And tonight we've got the pin-up girl wrap-around koozies. So they just go around the beer can, little wrap-around koozie on the beer can, or the bottles. You can see it's just a little pin-up girl on there. You know, pretty cool. Quite like these. They're fun. So that's what we're giving away tonight, and it's going to be hashtag Mark 38. Hashtag Mark 38. So we'll give it like 5 minutes for these anybody new that jumped on, and we'll do the draw. So, like I said at the start, guys, last Friday I hit 1,000 subs. Finally hit 1,000 subs. It took a long time to get there, and I posted a little video using the hammer for bullet pulling, a little whatever hammer you want to call it. And then instead of using the little three collets that come with it, I shot a little hack where you can use a shell holder. And we had a lot of mixed reviews on it. A lot of people said it's a great idea, they like it, and a lot of people said you want to be careful because it can damage the bullet and everything. It doesn't hold it as tight. So there was a lot of mixed reviews, but that 3 or 4 minute video, whatever it was, I'm up to like 13 or 14,000 views on it. And I had a lot of people subscribe to me, probably 50 new subscribers last week, which helped me push over the 1,000 subs. I finally got to that 1,000 subs, and we'll do a party. We're going to do like a giveaway party next week. Probably going to be the Monday night. I ordered a bunch of stuff today. I've ordered some new knives. I got some really cool knives coming in. I got some out the front knives. There's something a little bit different. So I'm going to be giving those away next week. Hopefully, we're going to turn up by the end of the week. I'll also find something special as well, something nice to give away because it is my 1,000 sub. It's a big milestone for me to hit it, and I'll find one sort of really nice top prize to give away as well. So that'll be next Monday night, probably, guys. And I'm going to see if I can get a couple of guys to jump on it, and we can have a bit of a chat with it as well. So I'll send out if anybody wants to jump on next week and do that. Uh, come up with Garage Guy says, "MacMan, that magnetic screwdriver is more addictive than bubble wrap. You're going around picking everything up, are you? Just playing about with it." Yeah, it is it's a nice little screwdriver. It's great. You just stick it somewhere, and it's always handy around the workshop. Thank you, Bob. Bob saying congratulations. Congratulations, Mark, on 1K. Couldn't have no nicer guy. I really appreciate that, Bob. Thank you so much. Thank you, GG23 as well. Hillbilly says the 1K party will be fun. Thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mike. So yeah, it was great. It was great to hit that 1,000 subs. Thank you, Pat. Yeah, it was like I said, that's really the first big milestone being on the YouTube to hit that 1,000. Whether you can get any money for it, I don't know. They say that you can now monetize. Are they going to pay out on our type of videos that we do with the shooting, the loading, and everything? I don't even think that they can pay out on it. So we'll see. I don't even know how. I've registered for it. He said I qualify for it, and I've registered it. So we'll see. I'll let you know if I earn any money off it. I might be able to earn enough to buy maybe one or two primers, not boxes, one or two primers maybe over the next 6 months, but we'll see. We'll see. Big Billy says he loves the t-shirt. Yeah, if I go somewhere and I find some, they're just working t-shirts, but they're kind of cool. I go through t-shirts. I put loads of holes in t-shirts all the time, especially when you cast them. You end up burning holes and everything in them. So I go through a lot of t-shirts. Amber Dad has joined us. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Michael says, "How long have you been on YouTube?" Um, 2 years, I think, Mike. Michael, two, maybe a little bit more. Let me have a look at my oldest videos. I don't know if I can go back. So, These are all 1 year. Yeah, 2 years. I think I think 2 years ago I started posting videos, and probably I think on my live streams I'm up probably up. We're up to like we're up to number 38. I've done a couple that I haven't named, so I've done probably about 40, 42 live streams. That's coming up on a year on doing live streams. So we see. I don't know. It's we're up to 1.2K subscribers, and I'm sitting on 328 videos. I put 328 videos up there, so there's quite a few videos up there. Um, so yeah, just over 2 years. Yeah, Garage Guy says, Mac 1039, when you do the YouTube thing for money, it becomes too much like work. Yeah, you're right there. It takes the fun out of it, but it'd be nice just to run for a year or so and just to see if anything pops up. Because I can also buy something for the loading room, something new for the loading room. I'm not expecting to earn bunches of money. It's just fun. It's just a challenge to see if you can get anything out of them. Gun website. If you did a bunch of tool videos, you could make dollars on YouTube. Yeah, I started doing some sort of reviews and some tools, and I sort of stopped. But I need to get back into it. I need to be doing something still related to what I do, but maybe away from the gun side, because obviously the YouTube are just trying to get rid of us. So we just have to try maybe something else just to see how it works out. Vanessa Kitty's been on YouTube for 10 years this year. Congratulations. It's a long time to be doing stuff. Glad you're still here. Bomber Dad says, VAO, awesome moldy Monday today. Really enjoyed it. That was a nice looking bullet today, Walter. I really like the look of that. And Tommy Boy says, man, yes, make short vids of every tool you have if you want to make dollars. I don't mind doing the reviews on the tools. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I will do some. But this is what I love doing. What we doing tonight. And if I don't do anything on it, I don't really care. It's one of those things. And let's see if there's anything else. And then I'll just finish going through these charts. Pat said he's been doing it for 4 years. I'm just a pup. You do some good stuff as well, Pat. So it's good to see. Okay, let's go in and have a look. I've got 19 entries on this draw tonight, and we have 36 on. So let's just go in and do this draw. Coming up in 50 minutes. Well, let me go in and share the screen. Share the screen. YouTube. Share. So hashtag Mac38 if anybody wants to quickly throw it out for one of those prizes. It's just hashtag Mac38. Then you guys want to do it, that'll get you in the prize show for tonight. And then we can do the spin. Anybody else? Let's go in and do this then. Good luck, everybody. Let's spin this up. There it goes. Rich B. I think you've won off me before, haven't you, Rich? You're doing well. I think that's your second or your third one. Congratulations, Rich. I'm sure I've got your contact details here. Let me just double check. Rich B. Yeah, I've got all your details. Congratulations, Rich. I'll get these packed up this week and sent out to you. There you go. So like I said, next Monday it'll be a little bit better one. We give, you know me, I like to give away some good stuff. So um, we'll do a few draws next week. Hopefully, 39. Look at that, 39. I think I've hit 40 once. People watching, so we're getting there. It's growing all the time, and almost 40 on tonight. So that's great. So Rich says, "Yes, I've been lucky with your drawings. Thank you. You are very welcome, Rich. And I hope you're picking up a lot. Have you started? Have you bought any equipment yet to start this reloading process, this journey we're doing? Are you still pondering what to get?" Walter says, "At Richby, you can't come next week." Oh, Walter, no need for that. You should need to go and buy some lottery tickets. That's what he needs to do. That'll get him a few more things. Hillbilly says the flamethrower. If anybody hasn't seen Hillbilly's channel, he was out melting his snow with a big old flamethrower. He's fed up of shoveling snow, so he got this flamethrower. It was quite funny to watch. So if none of you haven't subscribed to Hillbilly app, go to his channel. He's got some great stuff out there. Who else I can see? Walter Viejo. Check out his channel. Great channel. Who else jumped on as well? Um, Rich says, still researching and listening, getting closer. Yeah, once you start, you're really going to enjoy it, Rich. Timothy Burkett joined us, and he's saying, uh, what causes grooves in the middle of the case of a 45? Uh, are you talking? Let me see if I can get this to focus in. You can see there it's not really showing up, but there is a slight groove across there at the bottom of the bullet. Is that what you're talking about, Tim? It's hard to see it on this bullet. The 9 mils tend to show it a bit better. Just the way they are. Let me show you on this 9 mil. See it there, it's more prominent there on the 9 mil. But it still cycles in the gun and it goes through the case gauge, no problem at all. It's just a lot of people call it what I've gone blank, a little bottleneck or something. I don't think it's anything to worry about as long as it's not too big. Like I said, they cycle in the case gauge, they're going through the pistols okay. So it's just that the way it is, once you've sized it down, and obviously you put the bullet in, it's just expanding it out just a little bit more. That's all it is. Chad Kelly has joined us. Good to see you, Chad. While you're on here, you want to try and jump on a bit earlier next week. It's my 1,000 sub giveaway party next week, next Monday. And I have some nice prizes to give away. So if you can get on a bit earlier, Chad, get some of those. Okay. Yeah. Edward Petty's with us. Good to see you. Yeah, Tim's saying middle of the case all the way around. It's just the way I think the bullet is being pushed down into it. It's the old 9 mil tend to do it a bit more. Oh yeah, hourglass. That was I was trying to think. Oh, thank you, Michael. I went blank trying to think what the name of it. People call it an hourglass bulge on those cases. Gun, guns, guns. What is in? Are you asking about the crimp groove to prevent the bullet setback. No, it's just when you look at a 9 mil or a 45 and look down the case, sometimes it halfway down it bulges a little bit out where the bullet is pushed in. I think that's what he's talking about. God, oh dang, I just realized I hit 1,000 also. Oops, been doing too much to look at the last 2 days. May have happened yesterday. Congratulations, Chad. Yeah, it's a great feeling to hit 1,000. And congratulations to you with that as well. Okay, let me think. So I didn't drop many videos over the weekend, but I prepared a few. I'd done a couple of unboxings. I had a new. I well, you have to watch the videos. I bought a new little new thing to go in my spotting scope, which is quite interesting. So I dropped a few videos. Are going to drop over the next few days, and obviously got the show next Monday. Um, Hopefully, it's giving it a little bit warmer this weekend. We're up to 70. We were way down in the 30s last weekend. And it was great for duck hunting, but it's warming up to the 70s this weekend. So I'm going to get out. I want to try all these bullets and video all these bullets that we tried for all these different powders. And I'm going to take out some of the new guns I had. And I'm going to make a few more videos. I'm trying to think. Wednesday night, you got Crystal 740. Great show. Well worth jumping in and seeing that one. And Thursday night, Elliot, AR Patriot Nation, he started streaming again. So hopefully we can get him up and running on a Thursday night again. So I can be a regular thing. He hasn't been on for a while, but hopefully we can get him up and running again. So we got AR doing this streams. Friday night, we've got the Georgia Shooting Connection. Really great stream. Gives it Gary follows after there. So that'll tie you up Friday night, and of course Saturday night we got the great Hillbilly Up show on a Saturday night. Really good show. He throws some really good topics out there. We always have a laugh. It's always fun and games on Hillbilly show. We have a great time. So there's just a few streams if any of you guys want to jump on and check them out. All good guys, and we have a lot of fun. So, yeah, I think that's about it, guys. We're coming up on an hour. It wasn't much loading tonight, and I've got it. Like I said, I've got to change things up a little bit because some of us, I haven't had one, but this text flying around again. We've got to be so careful, especially now I've hit 1,000 subs. I just got to be a little bit more careful on the content I put out. I'd have to split videos up more rather than trying to do 2 or 3, maybe do 4 or 5. So we're only doing one section at a time. It'll make the video shorter to start with. It'll be easy to watch. It'll all be little mini series as well. So we're going to have to do something like that because I don't want to lose or any strike. So I want to be careful on that. So, like I said, we didn't do a lot tonight on the press. I just wanted to show you these powders, and hopefully it helped some of you out. So thanks everybody for jumping on. Thanks, Rich, and congratulations, Rich. I'll get those things packed up this week and sent out to you. Parcel going out to Michael. He wanted some stuff of me. I'm going to send that out to him. And, yeah, we let you go. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoy coming on here. Garage guy, have you shot that 20 gauge yet? No, but it's going to come out to me the weekend. I haven't been out shooting because every time I plan to go, the guy's calling me. I want to go duck hunting or something, but it's ready to go. It's sitting in the front of my safe. I've got a box of shells in my gun bag ready to go. So we're going to go out, we're going to shoot at the weekend, and I'll let you know. I'll make a little video on it. I've never shot a 20 gauge. Never had one. I'm looking forward to it. So, I'll let you know how that one goes. So thanks everybody for jumping on. I really appreciate it. If I don't see you through the week on one of the other streams, we'll see you next Monday for the 1,000 sub giveaway show. Everyone be safe. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week. Good night, everyone.